And we start this very day by making it abundantly clear that the greatest enemy of a black man is the way that we reason. If not that the way we reason is very, very abhorrent, there is no need or reason why we should be suffering and complaining every blessed day without the courage to do something about it.
I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be.
Nigeria is the terrorist, not we, not Biafrans. So Finland, you need to get that clear first. You need to know who is committing the act of terrorism. As of today, the Nigerian state, headed by Tinubu and Christopher Musa, continues to unleash act of terrorism against innocent Biafrans. They killed.
The program you're about to watch is coming from the United States of Biafra Media, the ITPS. I want you to pay attention to every information that you're going to hear in this video. It is very educating and it will inform you of the situation in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria and what is going on in the United States of Biafra. Pay attention from the beginning to the end. Every information in this platform is very important. We are here to promote the United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oreboweze. Pay attention from the beginning to the end, and you'll be glad you did. Let's watch and hear what the media is presenting.
Very much.
Thank you so much, my sister. I appreciate you for that wonderful, wonderful speech. You have spoken well. I really appreciate you, and you have addressed a very important issue. At the same time, I welcome my beloved brother Maxwell. Please, Bro Max, please just exercise a little patience. Let's allow the new person that joined us to speak. Even though our sister have responded to his comment on the comment section, let's allow him to say something before my brother Max will now take the mic. DJ Daga, unmute. Go ahead and talk to us.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning, dear friends all over the world.
Good morning, you're welcome.
Yeah, even the American could not do. I was born and brought up. Yeah, making a money. If any American could do, I was born and brought up in Nigeria. So, I'm a fault to be Yoruba, so not support when you before. But Sunday, I got to agitation of a thing. Man, I hear you Kuruna that symbol. Oh, even for na YouTube. As in I post na DPM, this DPM army. So I was like, I will go DPM, army DPM, where army MSE, which is Mazi Simon Ekpa. So I was like confused because for this thing now to say in the cab army DPM, in the cab army our Prime Minister of it. Onwe Gama as in like saboteur or betrayal of a thing is Batana in the midst of those army now. Mana, one government in me to go to show that our government that no of FIFA in such a way that we have general Butozo, our commander general I'll tell you if I name me like this. As in the cabo, I'm in DPM, I'm in So I myself, I was like, I've been very confused. And secondly, I don't know our Prime Minister about the question of the Finnish government. I a question, yeah. Just I only believe all on a basis. Now I or two. Now got drag Nigeria government to international court. Akota, and on what the Chico gave any go balata. Gasi can act Nigeria government down international court. So almost to Chico gave Tinia. If I only pay I walk or Akota my though I myself in a way I feel panic, I feel pain, and another way I don't feel pain. because ọ ekpere ọ na-ayọ sis na ya na-achọ otu Chukwu ga-eme ya ya ga-drag Nigeria government to international court. Okay, water. So that is for that. And so that is what my opinion about that. About the army of a team. Ultimately, we feel okay. Ultimately, one is such a pose. That there are mass in DPM. We put a go so young Kenya. I mean Kenya. That was like no one is confused. The government thing is so see. Our government, our prime minister does it. Because I just like I'm confused. Because
Thank you.
our leader, Madam Namudekano, I kidnap all exposed with DOS. Okay, water. And our prime minister also, and the person in a Finnish government, all exposed. Some people like all those Van, Ogen Kere, Pansonia Parawa, as in all of them, it exposed them. So that's what I have to say. Although now we bias one army or the other army, all I know, let's just follow our government, which is Biafran government. USB for life. That's what I believe. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. That is why when you explain, people understand. Sometimes when you don't explain, people not understand properly. But the ways we are that is why we are here. I am be online on daily basis. And that is why I have been talking, mind the platforms you listen to. Mind the people you listen to. And this is why we are talking about self-sabotage. Just like my brother said, all because of if people claim on how a member of the media which anybody can feel the same way. Every one of us, but that if I were a Liberation Army of Biafra, we don't have Dr. Ngozi Orebueze Army or Master Simon Ekpa Army. Or we don't have. What we have is the Liberation Army. The Biafran government is only one, not two. And every member of the Liberation Army is under the government. The government is taking care of them and providing for them. As long as you are working under the government, you know, for a long time, they introduced this idea of calling people's name. When Master Simon Ekpa was with us, Master Simon Ekpa doesn't come here to promote any Liberation Army or call this one. He doesn't call names. He doesn't. But some people, because of their own selfish interests, began to sabotage by trying to exalt a person, just to exalt one person, give him that glory, use his name to create chaos. In a place where there is no problem. That was what they did. And some of them were carried away with that calling of name. Oh, this one is our general. This one is our commander. This one is the Obatobie. This one is the Almighty. He's our God. He's our Savior. He's the one that will deliver us. This one is the one in charge of this. And when they say it, it will get into some people's head. And some of them will begin to misunderstand what is happening. That is why
Thank you, sir.
self-expression.
I appreciate you. And I want to use this opportunity to greet our brother, Rosie. Brother Rosie, the brother is doing a great, very wonderful job. Rosie, I do watch him on YouTube also. On the more man, as in on the maker, even Van, before they claim now, before Yana respect Van. Man, I can't now what an Van is a stupid man. That is a useless man. But we only thank God now. Otes the question our prime minister, not that I expose all those fallback group now. Okay, water. On the guys that green snake under green grass. In which our PM fan under Obofu. Okay, that's my point. But if I may not go see everything, as in for we Biafrans to know the legit people and the fake people. That's just it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Is why that is the importance of us putting those link and etinye link. You come and ask your question. It will go to superior argument. Even if you don't agree with what we are saying, you explain gently. We can now explain to you. This Biafra the good, the bad, and the ugly. We will be there. The only difference is that I am a constitution that is guiding us. Everybody, you will face the consequence of your action. We are looking for one thing.
So, but some people, they begin to create that division, self-sabotage. And some of us are going to that self-sabotage unknowingly. Some people are doing it intentionally. Intentionally, they create it, and now they form group, they invite people and drag people into that self-sabotage. That is the major problem we are having, and that's what we are discussing today. We have a liberation, central liberation. The only difference in that army that in this era, government, the only change is that the army has to be decentralized. Every state army, so that any problem in that state, you don't have to be waiting for people in the central to come and fight for you. The people in that state can take action without waiting for the central to come. It doesn't mean that if the power is overpower them, they can call to the next state. The next state will send something, but you cannot fold your hand and wait. If maybe na state you have to wait until when people come from Enugu and come there to come and cover. And before then, you know how.
Please go, don't spoil now.
Yes, that is why HWM introduced this decentralization in this government. It doesn't mean that they neglect, but that change. Some of them misunderstood it initially. Even when members of the Liberation Army that misunderstand it. It is not a power. Whatever thing you have, you remain with you. But the only thing that can every state wear their own level, so that if people can react without even waiting for people from the center to come.
Okay. Yeah, now I understand. Kita ko do manya now. Kita na ko am now ko do manya ofuma.
That was just the thing.
Kita ko do manya.
When any new army created, it is that same liberation army of Biafra. One. And we had a Dr. Ngozi
Okay, yeah.
Army. And we had anybody army. What we have is liberation army of Biafra. Simple.
That means Adadi she was only lying, Abi.
That is the thing. That is the problem. Simon Ekpa even complained about this. That people begin to make people believe that there is a problem when there is no problem. Even in the cabinet, if I can have when nothing is happening, a simple changes that were put in place. Understand the change. If you don't understand, you ask questions. Simple thing. If you don't make a campaign, you begin to sabotage people. That is the problem. Some people now protesting how member of the media, they are the one creating the problem. You push wrong information to Biafrans. You don't even understand what you are saying. You can't even explain what you are saying. And the Biafrans, you don't blame them. Biafrans that go to there to watch. When they watch that, they believe what they say after all is Biafra. And then they begin to talk in a different manner. Until when you sit them and explain properly, they will now understand and know where the right thing is coming from.
Just like with us, we're doing now.
Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you for coming out. When there is any confusion,
I remain one lonely day.
In this our platform, members of cabinet now watching our program. Our DPN now watch here. And when you question injury here or complain later, they will look into it. The government will look into it. They will think about it, look into it. Or if I change, or no mistake, or no correction, or when I call his attention, That is the way we operate. Nobody is an expert that you know everything. You know everything. You know, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, no, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, chicken and yeah.
Thank you. My brother Maxwell, go ahead and talk to us, bro Max.
Thank you so much, Mazuchuk. It's been a while.
It's been a while. I know you've not been strong, and I wasn't able to call you. People have been asking of you every time. One of our brothers that we used to be here have had an issue also. He has not been online since November. He just came from the day before. He has been asking of you every day. He was there yesterday. Even today he was there, but I don't think maybe he couldn't be able to join again from homeland.
Oh, okay. I am so sorry that ndị Igbo anyị si na uhe takara nkịta lọnụ he takara nkịta na datin ọ na-ata too much. But there is nothing that will happen to a true son of one Biafra that is bigger than the God that we serve. And the God that we worship is always on our side at any given time to protect and guide us, whether in infirmity, in health, in wealth, and in poor. So we have to just give God the glory for what he has done for us. I salute each and every one of you. May God continue to strengthen you for the great job that you are doing and give you the protection that you need. All of us need to make sure that we'll accomplish this this task that is ahead of us, which is the, let me say, an overwhelming recognition and international recognition of the state of Biafra.
Yes, sir.
May God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. No matter how the enemy has fashioned his ordeal, may God continue to keep and protect him. May God bless Simon Ekpa. As Finland is doing their own things, finding ways to please their cohorts, I say may God continue to bless them as well and open their eyes and show them that Biafrans has a God, a supreme being that has kept them even in the verge of extinction. Because as at 1967 to 1970, I do not know, even the First World War, the Second World War, whether such I have not read, an ethnic group has been wiped out, ethnically cleansed, blocked, removed, tried to be removed out of the international community as at that time, starved to death. In this world, I don't know if there is any ethnic group that has suffered what the Biafran people suffered in the hands of the Zoo and their cohorts. Yet, we are still here today, very, very vibrant, very strong, even moving in a very dynamic way, unlike what our forebearers, did. We are following it. We are following it step by step, procedure by procedure, and God definitely is going to make us laugh at the end of the day. Do not be dissuaded by the attacks that you are getting. I have not been here. I do not know what is going on, but I will tell you in my own military perspective, they are very, very lucky that the enemies are still occupying our land. When you stand against an existing body, a body that you agreed upon on the 29th November 2024 in Finland, you agreed on that document, and you come back today, you want to renege, just like Nigeria reneged from a Buri Accord and fought our people. You will never. That is treasonable. It's treasonable. We are fighting, we need to bring everybody, carry everybody along. But they are lucky that we are in this situation. If not, some of them will be tried. Because you cannot stand against a constituted body and thinking that I will come here to clap for you. Most of them that are generals or commanders or so, you misbehave, the law will take care of you, just like you said. Nobody is bigger than Biafra. Nobody. Even my mother's ancestors are not bigger than Biafra. Is Biafra not here today? My ancestors from my mother's side, are they not gone? They've gone. Even their bone self cannot be even recognized today. But Biafra is still here. That is to tell you how big Biafra is and what it needs to be protected while we are alive. Because we are the oil that is feeding the Biafra. That's who we are. I don't know what has happened, but I am just from the topic. Self-sabotage is what we are passing through, is what we are facing. And I will not help anybody that is not ready to wake up, or someone who is pretending to be asleep. I won't waste my time waking you up. If you look at what is going on, majority of them tried the egg breaking system. Egg breaking system. I would have thought that the egg breaking system would have diminished each and every one of us, the United States of Biafra, that is kicking against their fallback syndrome. I would have loved that the egg breaking would have eradicated each and every one of us, or reshape our mindset to come back and join the fallback control. Something that has been a shadow that has grown. That is what you are telling me to go back to. Don't be persuaded. Don't panic. Because this is what happened. These guys are not working for themselves. They are working for an evil authority and just want us to have this misunderstanding that is going to throw open we are moving in a different direction. When they come to this direction, we will fashion another means to counter them, and that is what is happening. Dr. Manuel is steadfast in what she is doing, and those that have surrounded her are also contributing to her success. And God is the leader and the giver of that success that he has achieved. And we must follow in and her adjutants. For me, if your egg didn't well, is it your fault that you have stood there now that is going to you cannot let go. No peace will welcome that kidnapper bring them to Nigeria. The police they went ahead and they announced, well, we have arrested with the collaboration of international security, DSS, Interpol. Today when he's beating them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he is going to continue to beat them that is how he is going to continue to hit them where he hit them very hard. And we are not going to back down. No matter what they do, they will also fail. I told you that by the time they started this anti-banking game, trying to command and control. I told you that they are going to be just like this that acted before them. And then we're going to our main goal of conversation is
Chief of Staff,
Biafra
Dr. Ngozi
is
Olabese,
internationally recognized.
Kenelen Muprof Chioma Okoma, Head of Medical Research, Madam Caroline Ngozi Mbese,
that is
Adadi Olama Akuko, Adandi Biafra.
They are not making any sense.
Pastor Vam,
They don't make sense.
we have for so many European realm.
They are not making any sense. And I'm
And
not
all
going to
the
join,
media.
hands in those kind of
Ndị
things.
Chukwu ji
I
eme
have
ihe
the reason
ihe
why
dị egwu.
I'm here. The reason why I'm here
Jisi n'ike
is to
n'ọrụ
make sure
na-alụrụ
I
anyị.
support the United States.
Onye nwe anyị gọzie
as
unu.
established on the 29th November 2024 to a greater height. If you are not doing so, shame on you. And I believe that each and every one of us that is listening, that has participated, and all these particular United States of Biafra knows what they are doing and will fight anybody that is going to, tarnish the image of the United States of Biafra. Thank you so much, Pastor, and I will be here as well listening.
Thank you so much, Thank you very much. You're welcome, my beloved sister Ijoma. Unmute yourself and speak to us.
Mazindewo, good morning. Good morning.